I'm Gloria, and today I'm going to walk you through my process of designing clothing in 3D using Fabra. We'll be creating a utility-inspired outdoorsy collection, and I'll show you how I think about the whole process as I go. And by the way, I'm actually the co-founder and chief product officer of the platform Fabra. We are a design tool for physical products, starting with fashion. And in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to visualize your design, experiment with silhouette customizations, materials, colors, print, and have your tech pack all ready to go in one place. Let's do this. So first off, I pulled these references from Pinterest, and I'm quite inspired by this look. So a bit of color blocking, bit of camel print, and just playing around with how prints and solid colors could contrast and work with each other. So I've logged into my Fabra dashboard and I'm browsing the products currently available. I could also start from templates. These are ready to go designs that I can get inspired by and make it my own. But I think I'm gonna start with base products. And what's an outdoor collection if it doesn't have an anorak, right? So I'm gonna go with an anorak. There's quite a few. So I'm designing more of a menswear collection, so I'm gonna go with this trail anorak. I really like that this design has quite a few panels for me to work from, so this color blocking idea I think would work really well with this piece. I'm going to customize, see what customizations are available. So there's snaps, and which do I like? I think I'm going for the metal snaps one. All right, and then hems toggle side or front. So this is on the side currently. Maybe I'll leave it for the side. Cool. So now I'm gonna apply a material to it. What does this look like? Well, it seems a bit, this seems definitely a little intense. It is cotton twill, recycled polyester, technical poplin. Maybe this repellent garbage. Settle with this. Now I'm going to move on to colors. I am kind of like a minimalist adjacent girly, so I'm gonna try go with some minimal, like neutral colors as my base. I do not hate this at all. I think that's pretty cool actually. I'll deal with the hardware and buttons later. But let's also look at what repeats are there. I also have uploaded repeats of my own, so I might test that as well. So with repeats, you can drag and drop it to the different parts of the product. This is a bit intense for me. This is a check, and I could actually adjust the scale here. I, again, do not hate this. Maybe I'm liking actually this a little bit more country, Scottish countryside direction. This has taken a bit of a turn, so not fully color block. I will drag this over here for the buttons. I'm loving this. Then I'm thinking maybe I'll make the hardware here, the ring, also this elm color, and the toggles as well. See, sometimes with design, you start out with a plan. I was fully going with the sort of more camel vibe, and then you test with different design options and you kind of get inspired as you go. And the best things that come out don't necessarily align with your original plan, but it's sometimes better. It's like life. That's really cheesy. Okay. Okay, so I'm done with color, making sure all the hardware has colors. I think this is looking pretty cute. So I'm gonna export it so I have an image of it. Then I can line it up in a collection. We actually have a range plan tool planned so that you can see your whole collection in one view. All right, so the images are downloaded, and I'm going to just put it on the board later, and we can view our collection together. The next product I'm going to work on, I'm actually gonna open a new tab so that I can keep referencing back to the first product I designed. I'm gonna go here. For my outdoors collection, I think I'm gonna go with a bag as well. In a collection, it's always good to have something that is one size fits all, sometimes appealing both to the girls and the boys. I'm liking this utility drawstring bag. I like this. I like it with the pocket in front. Yeah, I think the straps are more practical. No pocket. Let's keep it no pocket. Okay, great. So now to match my previous design, I'm definitely going to make sure the colors are matching. So I'm gonna copy this hex code over here, and I'm just gonna add it to the whole design first and then make adjustments as I go. Okay, so this was the color. I need to add a material. So let me see what recommended materials are here for this product. Nylon lightweight ripstop. Yeah, I feel like this is kind of the techie material I'm thinking about. Now for the repeats, let me see if I could find the same repeat. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna drag it here. Ooh, that is huge. What size do I have over here? So the size is 12.8. Okay, so the size is gonna match now. And then I think I'm going to have this strap. Well, first of all, the strap's not gonna be this material, but we'll change that later. I want the strap to be like this brown. Okay, perfect, love it. Okay, I'm liking this design. Like, I would totally wear it. I might change this. Dump this color. Well, I think we should make this brown actually. By the way, all Fabra designs come with tech pack. So if you toggle to tech pack mode, you can actually get a full tech pack of your design, which you could share with your manufacturer via this cloud link here, hitting share. And callouts are here. You can also add extra callouts by just clicking on anywhere and then also adding a reference images if you want. All artworks used on the product is here. Your manufacturer can download the artwork directly here. And you can specify what kind of application the print is. I should probably name this utility bag. Cool. Moving on to my next design. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see it all on the board. The next design I'm going to go for, I think I need a pair of pants. Let's go with some hiking pants. Select a material to apply. Again, using the same color as here. I could place the print here. I think that will be a subtle little thing. So all of the patterns in these designs are to scale. So you don't have to worry about things. So you don't have to worry about graphics and prints not being to scale. All the measurements that you click on, that you see of the prints and the graphic placements are all to scale. So love that for us. I want to find out what the brown that I used previously is for the bag. I'm gonna open up a new tab again. So it's this color. This would work. Collection is coming together. What else are we missing? I think I'm gonna go for a top. This long sleeve raglan top. Okay, with this one, I'm going to again apply a recommended material. Nylon interlock double knit. Seems a bit thick. Single jersey, better. Okay, let's go with that. Again, let's go back to our favorite color. I think we can add back some of the detailing from the other ones without bringing back the check print again, because I think that's a bit much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna turn all the stitching into that brown color. So what's that brown color again? This one. It's really ideal if it's Pantone, so I could also find the closest Pantone. So I think that really ties the whole collection together without check overwhelm. And I actually have my brand logo here, and I could, you know, there's a trend these days of logos, like embroidery and logos being placed in like interesting locations. So not your typical chest, left chest on your sleeve, but like kind of funny locations. So I'm gonna put it here. Yeah. All right, subtle. And that could be an embroidery. So I'm gonna specify that in my tech pack actually. Go to artwork. So this is embroidery, and you can always also download your tech pack, by the way, as an Excel, but the experience is better on the cloud. We're getting there. Now, I think I'm actually going to end my collection with a hat, because who doesn't love a hat on a hike? Active trail cap. Here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Now, if I make the hat checkered, is it gonna look like detective vibes? And is that a bad thing? I don't know. Let's find out. Or, wait, hold on a second. That's cute with the pocket here. I'm gonna actually see what customization options there are. Brim design, no binding. Okay, so this is the edge. The first was a binding design. The second one doesn't have a binding. No binding. Let's go with no binding. Okay. On-air flap. I have no idea that's what it's called. You know what? I have never been the biggest fan of those, even though I feel like it looks really cute on some people. So I'm gonna go with no flap. Side pocket. We're definitely keeping the side pocket. That's so cute. You could put some coins in it. The good thing is, even though this is a different type of toggle, but it's ideal to have hardware that is similar throughout your collection so you can reduce the number of hardware you need to order, because usually there are minimums. Not usually, there are definitely minimums. Let's just put our head together. Materials. Is that an insane design or is that cool? I cannot tell. I think that's kind of cool actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't hate this. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna export this as an image and let's see it all together, the whole collection. Okay, so this is what the collection is looking like all together. I would say, even though I love this design by itself, this color blocking with the green is a little distracting. So I think I need to review that because it doesn't really fit the rest of the collection unless I put the green also somewhere else. Sometimes you just have to kill your darlings. I'll go back to the design. Question is, could I add some of the check elsewhere? No, absolutely not. But what I could do, actually, too much. Where's that brown that we like? Okay, here. What I'm gonna do is, I noticed this piping here, I can turn that into the brown, so that adds a bit up. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to as well, download it. Yeah, this is gonna go so much better with the collection, for sure. So I think we have a collection. It's really important for a collection to feel like you could pair different pieces together and also that you could just buy one of them by itself and that people can visualize it with their own wardrobe. And I feel like this collection does it. A lot of these pieces, some of these pieces are statement pieces, especially the jacket, the bag, and the hat. Whereas the pants and the top are more layering basic pieces that maybe appeal to a wider range of people with different aesthetic preferences. But someone could also buy up the whole collection and wear it all together and look good. And don't forget, all Fabra designs come with tech packs, so you can edit details in the tech pack mode and then export the final tech pack you're happy with via the export button, or you can share it with your manufacturer via the share button here. Hope this is helpful. Excited to see what you're going to design. Happy designing!